Kassadin doesn't have to use a dash to dodge a lot of Talia's damage, and you can outplay the Talia.
Yeah, we can kind of check on the other lanes just quickly. Nice trade earlier from Haunter, but Sunday going to go back in. Nice Haunt's going to land. Sunday, though, going big with the ultimate. Creep Wave still being tanked there by Haunter. Sunday still trying to fight it out, but a good little shield might be enough for Haunter. Forced to flash. Sunday grabs the Summoner.
And use the Rift Herald to then kind of make TSM play the game of chicken after pull up. But instead, they're going for the defense.
Big one to fight. Actually, may have caught Bio. Clister's going to pull it back. Right shot there from Kim. But Holland United in his Adrian taking a little too much damage. He goes down. And Bjergsen going to go first by the Haunter with the taunt as the hook finds one. Huge pick on Akeen as Double tries to leap out of the way of Sunday. Bjergsen grabs the double, but Sunday looking to play clean up on the other side. The red grabs out like a double kill. It's a mess here at Shrimp. He's going to fall for Bjergsen's triple, but he has to run. Flashes over the wall. 3 dead on either side. What an amazing first team fight.
Oh, Someday is not done yet, and Bjergsen has a bunch of stacks on his ult.
It's a few seconds. There's a slow. The stun is going to land. Someday should be able to clean it up. There's the first jump, but Someday still going to chase. Auto needs it. Bjergsen gets away again, but Someday chases under the tower. Looks for the Q. Grabs the W. There's the shutdown. Bjergsen pushes out the very long wave in. Top lane gets that towards the tier 2 fight again here for Bjerg. You know, to Shrimp. Gets some damage down. Sven finds Adrian, but the Callisto going to keep him safe. Now back in offensively. Found Bjergsen. Hooks him back around. That's enough. CC Stand United. And the Zonies will get Haunter in safely, but Bjerg needs to live through the rest of the fight. Onto Alta, but he does go down. Keen able to take him off. A great wall. Wins Dignitas that fight, and now another kill forthcoming. Sven is going to flash into the Baron pit, but Dignitas aren't having any of it. Keen going to try and chase him down. I mean, they are going to start it. Sven zoned out completely. Keen going to keep chasing. I don't think he'll get it, but I don't think it matters.
That aggressive Baron call.
They got very low off of it, though. Team Dignitas, even with the Ocean Drake here, that was a little bit too big of a chunk to try and buy it off. Svenskeren still gaining health back in the jungle, walking around here, and Bioflash gets him a path out.
It was a classic, but we are back into the game.
Ones, but this is a huge moment in the game, and it's a great call with the Mountain Drake for TSM and the teleport from Bjergsen.
I spilled water on my Baron, hold on. Team Dignitas are definitely going to be looking. Oh,
Adrian finds the hook, but it's Haunted, and he grabs the lance. Should be able to get him out, but there's a lot covering it. Spirit's Refuge, and he's going to click it. Now the hook lands in, but the Fate's Call is going to pull Adrian out to safety. Re-engage, knocks up Haunter again.
Oh, Adrian did not want to get hooked after reactivating that Kalista ultimate. And TSM rotate up top. They've got another minion wave, and turret goes down. All right, Adrian's going again, but
Sunday's on there though. Oh, Sunday a little too far forward. Gets up with the ultimate. Haunter gonna toll the hook left to Bio double. Able to take him down. Now it's a 5v4 under the turret. Haunter able to tank it up for a lot longer. Keen's wall is nice, but Haunter may have taken too much damage. Finally gets free as Sven dodges Adrian's next hook. And TSM, they grab a kill.
They grab a kill, they grab the extra turret. Svenskeren even counter jungles on his way out, escaping over to the Raptor pit and grabbing some more money. With Haunter going back to base. Stand United still available. TSM keep up the pressure.
They want to go for a big play. They can't come here.
It's Bjerg. They found the Stand United in. The Zonies needs to be missed. Finally used it late. They've got a hook in onto Shrimp. Damage should be enough as Bjerg gets his way out. Double lift. Not CC'd up for Haunter, and Sven fighting the front line under the turret. Adrian finally does the double lift. It's a counter kill onto Sven as double. He's going to be trapped in the base. King doesn't quite connect the rest of the damage on the double lift, and TSM somehow escape.
As you said, Jad, probably Team Dignitas biggest. Uh-oh, never mind.
Oh, man.
Grab onto Adrian, forces another defensive Kalista ult.
That's one of the biggest options that Team Dignitas would have had for an offensive play. Now, without the Kalista ultimate, they don't have the options of the, another one.
That was really nice, actually, but Sven pretty tanky on the front side. Hook on a Shrimp. He's going in, but double lift already killed him. Spirit's Refuge taking so much damage for Haunter in the front line, and TSM poised to take the rest of this fight. Double jumps once as Sunday leaps into the front side to try and take down Biofrost, but he already bleeding low. Altek fighting Haunter, and Haunter is not gonna die. Gets out of Ren range. A lantern saves his life.
And they're trying to go fast. Shrimp not alive for the smite. Alltech doing his damnedest to lifesteal back up, but that's two really squishy dudes who can't face check towards Baron.
Just try and get some slaps onto the turret. Bjergsen with one auto takes about 35% of that turret's health.
And a QE takes 35% of Sunday's health as well. The main tank at this point for Dignitas with how fast Shrimp was dying.
This actually has a lot of repercussions for this entire series, actually, because TSM came in so well prepared in game number 1. There's a hook, though.
Ooh. big courage of the Colossus Shield as Sven gets hooked in, but the fight still breaking up. Double Lift picks off Shrimp again as Adrian low. There's the reset as Bjergsen grabs the Blitzcrank. And Dignitas losing 2 already. Turret starting him out as mid-inhib will fall.
Yeah, this game has turned real hard. It is just 3 alive for Team Dignitas. The wall doesn't even cut off the minions. Here comes TSM.
I mean, there are so many dashes TSM can probably get over if they need it. Double Lift is going to go for it here as turret number 1 is going to fall. Taunt finds one as Artek the target. He melts as Biofrost gets credit for the kill. Everything going TSM's way. Keen is going to get shut down. No, not quite, but the Nexus is going to be the price to pay. Haunter falls on the other end of it, but Double Lift stands and delivers onto the structure. Someday, one last hurrah as he dives in, but TSM will claim game number 1.
And they were in no hurry, still ending the game under 35 minutes with the Nexus dive.
And certainly have played a lot of Maokai Nunu, plus whatever carry Altek gets his hands on as Gragas will be selected there for TSM.
But now there's a good position for Svenskeren behind Keen.
Keen has gone missing. There he is.
Yep, oh, gets him in the fog of war, but the stun's actually nice. Forcing the flash from Bjergsen. Got the poison on the heel, burnt out as well. Keen gets out of there, but Adrian looks for the flash flame, misses as Sven flashes out.
He definitely would have been dead if not for that timely roam there by Adrian and Shrimp, able to get up to the mid lane. Svenskeren now does have double buffs as well, but Shrimp is on the offensive.
Huge credit to Adrian for that roam, though, as Keen was, as you say, definitely dead, but Shrimps would have to burn his flash.
Last code, Flash just gets it! Autos it away. Shrimp is safe, but very low in health. Nice roam down from Haunter as both teams doing a nice job answering each other, but Haunter...
Push him off Grump now.
He's going to continue. Flashes in, gets the knockup. He wants to go for the solo kill. The Grump still hitting Shrimp, and that's first blood, Haunter.
If you only have counter jungling on your brain as Nunu, you're going to have a bad time. Now he's actually got
out his brain.
He's going to have a bad time here.
TP in from Haunter, very deep to try and take down Shrimp, and he's dead. Haunter kills him again.
Your bottom lane is gone. You have no right being down there, and TSM punish. Okay, he waits to those well within smite range. 400 there, secures it for TSM.
Aggression again. Adrian gonna get stunned. Hook Lance finds Biofrost as Double gets exhausted. Shrimp back in the mix with Double Lift now gonna get chased out with no summon as he's trying to get a counter kill, but he's not gonna grab it. Altek gifted a kill.
The 5-on-5, bring together the Blood Boil. Adrian looking to be the one to start the playoff again.
Right around that bot lane, no flash on Bio.
Oh, ulti is gonna miss. Biofrost not quite there with the angle. Altek lets it rip with the spray and pray, but not enough damage there. Bjergsen and Sven threatening once more.
Yeah, I would say it's painful to sit on a blasting one, but if you're just building the parts right now, he hasn't really gotten to the painful part of Rage Blade yet. The painful part is waiting for the completion and the blasting one actual part. Altek actually gets...
Great scan, flash forward, they get the stun. Biofrost in there as he gets the exhaust down. Trying to start the artillery's enough. TSM turn around, Adrian stunned on the other end, and meanwhile, topside Bjergsen. Flash ultis onto Someday, diving under the turret. Someday is going to melt. What a play from TSM as Keen.
It continues, Space Tree!
Not done yet. Biofrost again going to try and run. Interference stun is barely going to miss Double Lift. Just a bit short as Bio absorbs the ulti, and everyone lives from TSM.
No panic yet for Team Dignitas, but they're definitely feeling the pressure.
Oh, TP in here, deep from Dignitas. So they're going to try and lock down Double Lift. Double Lift no sum, so in trouble. TP answer from Haunter. Biofrost going to try and defend, but it's 2v4 right now. Flash off from Shrimp. He's going to go for Haunter, trying to get some damage on Double. So after a lot longer, but Altek finally picks him up, but Haunter traps 2 in the cages. Bjergsen has roamed his way around. This looks bad for Dignitas. A double kill for Double and a kill there for Bjerg, making it 3.
Adrian adds a little bit more versatility here. One more escape for whoever tries to go face check and get some vision. But again, look at how scary it is.
Yeah, Haunter's actually waiting for a flank TP, so they see Cog and they think maybe they're not on it. Sven took a lot of damage, but there's the TP in Shrimp. He's gonna try and assassinate the jungler. Goodbye, Nunu. As Bjergsen able to get that kill. Bio takes some damage, but he tanks it with the Unbreakable. Haunter leaping onto the flashing Adrian, but Haunter follows with the Cataclysm. Adrian stunned and killed as Someday lets the ulti go. Altek might find a flank here, but it's not enough. Huge double belly slam from Svenskeren. Bjergsen on a rampage, takes down everyone, and that's an ace for TSM.
An ace, a Baron, and possibly breaking through the entire base of Team Dignitas here in game number 2. TSM are making this series look extremely one-sided.
Hanser's taking the shortcut, says, you guys got this, Baron. Double is not even helping. This is just Bjergsen and tanks. Shows you the power of this comp right now and how willing they are to make the play.
They're pressuring 3 points at once. 2 lanes pushing, and Baron goes down all at the same time for team.
He's out of there.
Actually, it also made me kind of sad to hear that Biofrost personally doesn't like playing Braum because he has played Braum so well.
He plays it so much, too.
I know, that he's his most played champion for the regular season, and TSM definitely had a
build up in. Bjergsen needs to be protected, but he gets stunned up enough to die. Hanser diving into the backline as Altek is trying to get the DPS out, but Dig, I think maybe too far behind. His double lift already grabbed the double. Altek, no, still surviving. Hanser does go down on the other end. It might be too far forward for TSM, but Altek, the only one left. Double lift grabbed the triple, and Altek just limps away.
Pretty bloody fight right there, but TSM prevails even with Bjergsen getting caught up in the middle of it. 2 inhibs before 27 minutes.
Yeah, and Baron buff means it might even beat Nexus.
Yep, gonna try to take it down. Altek life stealing and trying to deal with the super creeps, but that might not be enough time. Sven gonna start the next one. 10 seconds left for Keen, 1 second on Trimp and Adrian. They're back to go, but TSM take both Nexus turrets. Can they get out? Adrian, no flash, needs to find something. This will be one big chase down with a snowball, but Biofrost dashes out and TSM walks away.
Not able to make any meaningful headway in the health bars, and they're back at it again.
Yep, next hook doesn't find a juicy target, instead just Sven. TSM assault the last inhibitor turret in mid lane.
No Baron, but they are just willing to tank it up with Hanser. He has hit the Stone Plate power spike as well.
Oh my god, he's just going in. A huge cataclysm pretty much blocks off everyone, and Double Lift just fires away. Keen able to get the kill, but Double Lift left alive. Biofrost, the wonderful for TSM, and that looked easy. TSM just gonna walk towards the Nexus and take it down. Double Lift just picking up Adrian for a little bit of extra gold and style. As Hanser TP still war, TSM celebrate around the Nexus as they take game number 2. Because they want Rek'Sai might be the answer, and there it is. That's the lock-in for Sven Skaren. Does feel like Dignitas should have a pressure advantage here, given the solo lanes are pushing in, but Sven pulls the camp into the brush, and now actually going to go back in onto Shrimp. Bjergsen already roaming around. Shrimp forced to repel early. Flash in, gets the unborrowed. Shrimp forced to flash out of the way, as well as King gets a nice chunk back in onto Bjergsen, who's forced to burn heal. Bjerg again just kind of sitting here in the lane, has done an exceptional job on Cassie. It was a great hook from Adrian, finds Double Lift. Altek tag, but again, has to put the Unbreakable up. Adrian gonna go in, there's the Ignite. Double Lift forced to flash. Biofrost's gonna look for him, but there's the autos. Heal first, playback is massive, and the last few Qs do not hit.
Oh, so close there for Team Dignitas. Almost able to pull off the 2 versus 2 kill, but Double Lift escapes with the skin of his teeth. Really looking for this kill.
Here's the play. He's trying to set it up. Keen and Shrimp may be on the way, but it's just Keen. Shrimp's in the river still.
4 sums here for the dual lane of TSM. Shrimp a little late. They're going to try and clear the way. The SAP flash play there from Adrian, but he's going to get stunned. Towers on him, and first blood goes over to Biofrost. Double Lift living for a little while longer, but Altek finally gets the kill. Hanser, follows Shrimp. Gets the other kill, and Double Lift even collects it. Bjergsen flashes on top of Kane, and he is going to flash over the wall. Bjergsen barely able to kill him, but Hanser still chasing. Needs to be careful, waits it out, and gets the Q for the kill.
TSM saw that one coming, it looks like, and the counter is there.
TSM strikes again. They were 2v1ing the top lane when that play arrived, so the fact that they get first blood as well as the push off the top lane turret, and Double Lift even gets a kill on the back end with his passive, spells disaster for Team Dignitas.
Yeah, as soon as Adrian reveals himself, the TSM cogs start to turn. Top side, they chase off Someday, allowing Hanser to teleport in and turn the tide, but Shrimp, he got it!
Does steal it away, a little early for Sven on the smite. And that's huge. Infernal Drake is so good in this game.
Have to come to, well, never mind.
Oh my god, Bjergsen with a great stun, still grounded. King and he gets solo killed. Perfection.
Control wars in the river, and Keen just not respecting the position. You can't face check like that if you lose track of a Cassiopeia when you have no summoner spells.
The Shrimp staying camped here in the bot side. Biofrost gonna face check. Finds the bad news, gets hooked and bursted down. Shrimp able to claim that kill. Spin a little late for the counter gank. Well, Adrian looking for a hook. Bjergsen is the target, and it's good. Storm's gonna land through Bjergsen. No cleanse and no hope there. Shrimp with the assassination.
Nice combo there from Team Dignitas. Adrian created some plays there around the mid lane, and they're going to use it to pressure down turret number 2.
Bjergsen not going cleanse even against Elite Thresh. A lot of Cassiopeia's wood has the faith to dodge those skill shots, unable to do it there.
Yep, TSM trying to defend another hook, lands on to spin, the knockback there. Huge amount of CC, and Shrimp grabs another.
Adrian and Keen are on point right now. Another pick, another combo, and another turret, possibly.
But a flanking Haunter with a long-range ultimate.
Doesn't go that far, man.
Dignitas have to be careful. There's one route, lands onto a couple, but you're right, the range isn't quite there. Knock up on the King with a Glacial Fish is going to find him, but Dignitas just walk away.
Which is pretty much impossible for humans.
Yep. As soon as he saw the ward down, he knew a hook would be coming at him, but he didn't get to see the origin.
Wall fight happening. Bjergsen looking for Shrimp. Knock up there on Sven. Not going to secure it yet with the repel, but Haunter's got it. Again gets a shot there with a long-range twisted advance, and Altec forced to flash out from under TSM. Someday looking for the flank, but it's 5v2 right now as Someday looking to dunk Sven Scare, and he takes him down. Picks up the freebie on the way out as Haunter locks him up, but Keen chasing with Adrian as Altec gets escorted out, but now TSM turn on to the rest of them. Just trying to find a pickup. Someday buffers the EQ out, but Haunter's ulti might be able to trap one. Gets Altec out of the way, but Adrian's still getting chased. Bjergsen gets played back in. Adrian stunned. Double is just letting loose as Bjergsen does kill Adrian. Haunter able to pick up Altec, and TSM barely win the fight.
Yeah, you do always feel like gold leads born of turrets are very unstable. And since this gold lead is maybe 100...
Oh! That was such a nice cancel from Biofrost. Silly mistake there from Shrimp, and Adrian's going to pay for it as well. Double able to take him down, but Keen rides the wall. Bio hooks over, but Sven, he's going to fall to Keen.
When he uses the Weaver's Wall, it's unmatchable by Bjergsen unless he has tremendous pressure in that mid lane. And Someday looking to make a 1-2.
Oh, the stun lands, but the shove still goes through. Bjergsen trying to chase it out, not going to get it. He'll burn by Keen, but Someday gets the kill.
Fancy moves there by Someday. He just keeps him inside the Cataclysm long enough for Keen to arrive and secure the kill.
They did spot Haunter off in the top side to know of a potential flank that could be coming in, but he's righteous glorying.
Speeding up, finds Shrimp. That's the early route. Good Sonya's though as Haunter gets straight to the back line. Shrimp still taken down as Bjergsen able to pick him off. Damage there from Keen and the rest of Dig though as Altec burns the pedestal for a bit of extra AoE. Double lift. Got kind of low in that exchange, but TSM, they do get the pick.
Yeah, they get the kill, and then Biofrost puts up the Unbreakable. Oh, here goes a wall to split them off.
TSM is protecting their Cassio. Wave is gone. Bjergsen now tanking the turret. Walls goes down, and Bjergsen with a good amount of sustain from that E. TSM able to get out there.
Okay, Infernal Drake number 2 is up, and Shrimp as a jumper is still down.
Fourth turret claimed there by Dig. TSM will finally answer with their first turret of this game as they take down mid. One more snake required. They're going for the pick and set up to Adrian. Turret falls. Adrian CC on the left side is going to fall down. Double lift able to get credit for that kill. And now Someday kind of trapped in the wrong area.
He's trying to lure them away from Baron, it looks like. Maokai ultimate comes down, though.
Haunter again speeds in with the Righteous Glory, but gets stopped by a great cocoon from Shrimp. Only 1,500 gold behind, and again, TSM still have many turrets to take if they get the opportunity. Adrian flash plays great box flash out from under it by Bjergsen. Good bit of patience there to escape the pick, but now down the flash.
2,500 to 2,700 effective health in
There
fight.
goes Haunter. Attempt number 2 does get another flash, and that was easier to get off. Oh!
Pick there, but no follow-up, no Shrimp actually landing that cocoon.
chain.
Now move back in, but Haunter just fire, will start the fight. Better stop from out, they might keep him safe, but Haunter just taking a little too much. Oh my god, how did he live? But Bjerg gets hooked and taken down by Shrimp. The answer is there. Shrimp goes down, but Someday found the flank. He's on the double lift, who does have his flash, but he's going to stand at the seismic shot though. He's going to force the flash later. There's a shutdown from Someday. It's a massacre as Dignitas trying to win the back end of the fight. Sven, now the next target. Everyone's getting picked up here, and they grab it. Dignitas with a huge team fight.
Will they get Haunter as well? They have him on a ward.
Should be the ace here. Keen walls in. Haunter nowhere good to go. Oh, very nice little twisted advance. Out from under the shot. Haunter flashes the wall, but Someday Make sure that kill goes over. That's an ace for Dig.
That's huge for Team Dignitas. In that fight, Doublelift did not flash the seismic shove, and saving it until afterwards just meant that Someday could answer flashes and take him down without that DPS. Dignitas now with an option to go for Baron. Shrimp is on the way.
Yes, they do have that 5,000 goldie, but they don't have, say, an Infinity Edge power spike on Ultec yet. The fight still could go either way, but the CC chains are real. Hunter was looking for a flank.
Also getting dunked, but he's going to get caught here looking for the flank. Just falls down to Shrimp. As TSM don't have enough to find their tank and protect him.
These picks into seismic shoves have been so critical because no longer can Haunter, tank 1v5 like the days of old. The rest of the team not there to protect him, and Dignitas will take the turret after.
Also, as a tank, even if you're laning against Jarvan, you have to have Mercury treads against these CC chains. It's not allowing him to disengage the Ninja Tabi being punished hard.
Great wall there as well from Keen. He's going to give them this turret. Dignitas should be able to take the inhibitor as well with Haunter still dead for 15 seconds. TSM not interested right now in defending it, and Dignitas come out with the prize.
So Dignitas pounce, an Infernal up as well. That can give them the second one, and we call all the way back to early on in the game when Shrimp stole that one Infernal. How nice is it now that TSM doesn't already have a double stack, but it is Dignitas that will be able to have it.
But Sven gets in there for a steal.
He's going for it. Oh, he doesn't get it. Zaya able to grab the Drake. Sven shoved back in, but Shrimp kind of caught out. He's going to get rooted for the Great Zundies again. As Sven's ulti gets immune. Lantern keeps him safe as Someday threatens the flank and forces them away. That hook does not find Haunter. But TSM get nothing off that exchange.
The Moby Boots are zooming in. They're thinking about threatening this, knowing how low they are.
Cocoon lands.
CC chain!
Seismic shove. My hands are not enough, but Haunter's going to dive back in. He's dead once more. Alzak able to claim his life as Someday tying up Sven, who's also going to go down.
He's got ult!
Big dunk by Bjergsen. He flashes into the Raptor pit. He's barely going to leave it. Bifrost and Doublelift are going to try and fight. This is a spot Doublelift knows very well. There's the shutdown double, trying to save the game for his team.
That was a lot of Kog'Maw damage. With Rage Blade, Hurricane, Blade of the Ruined King, all the multi-hits coming through. They might actually look to force Baron here because remember, they're on the clock here. They do not want to dance around.
Gonna have to force something. Dignitas poke in, but TSM don't go there just yet.
Super Minion is doing its work. The inhibitor is up there at maybe 10% life left, and TSM are starting up the Baron.
It's gonna die, yeah. TSM all or nothing on this Baron play. Looks for the fight. Haunter tries to turn it back around, but Dig disengaged well. Great seismic shove finds two. Bjergsen again gets hooked. That should be enough as Someday assassinates Haunter. Bjergsen is gonna go down, but Doublelift finally falls on the other end of the fight. A very clean team fight started and now ended by Dignitas. Sven, the only one left.
How does Adrian keep finding these hooks onto Bjergsen time and time again? That's going to be Dig, keeping the series alive.
Flashos Cassio was enough. Dignitas come alive as Someday TP's in next to King Shrimp. Going to join the rest of the squad as they can take down the Nexus. We have a series. Dig win game number 3.
Yeah, this would be predicting the Maokai top lane. Cho'Gath has been something that's shown up in the second phase of bans a lot and is quite favored into Maokai.
Leo was roaming up, but Sven going to keep running back out of the way, and Shrimp just forcing him out of his jungle.
Trying to pay this leash forward to his solo lanes. The duo lane sacked a lot of early pressure to put Shrimp in this position. It's going to be a smite fight.
Yeah, Keen hard shove the wave, and Someday's here first. Smite goes over. Shrimp gets him, but now Someday going to fall in flat. Shrimp going to keep chasing it down. Sven got no sums right
Q
now.
is up now.
Cho'Gath just can't even join. That's going to be a knockup and a kill. Jarvan claims it.
If he burned Rupture on the wave, though, they might go.
Maokai can take aggro and then drop it with Twisted Advance. You would want Someday to start it off.
They're waiting a while. There goes.
Hitting the turret, but there's a knockup landing in. Haunter taking a lot of damage, and Kane from nowhere snipes him out.
Haunter did use Twisted Advance very early on in the dive so that he could secure the EQ from Jarvan, but it does mean he goes down on the backside.
This play needs to work as well. Shrimp still tagged. But just a flush burn from Jarvan. TSM protect their top turret.
Will they be able to win the fight here? Shrimp does have Smite.
Just level 5, though, and TSM definitely first to the spot.
Going aggressive, but
Whoa!
seismic shot, Keen with a fat amount of damage. Haunter still takes out Shrimp. They need to chase down Keen as Bjergsen flashes in aggressively, uses the culling. Last few autos, weaves them in perfectly.
Huge damage, but it also moves the enemy, and it moved them closer to the kills. TSM will take the ride in, and they get 2 off of it. Speaking of forcing, though, Haunter makes a visit mid.
Ooh, Keen with no summoners. Great Q is going to land in. There's the follow. That should be enough. Haunter just takes him with an auto. Didn't even have his ultimate. Oh yeah, approaching 30 at this point. If there's one champion that can really suppress it, is Lucian, but Adrian gonna get tag. There's a glacial fizzle, knocks him up. That's gonna be the stun. The TP's coming in. TSM forcing the fight. They finally kill him. And Altec actually tagged again. The TP's counter. The better storm. He's gonna get flashed and pull out of the way. Keen with the wall.
It's actually much more viable for you to literally just activate it and run at the enemy team to get in range for the slows than it is for you to throw out eruptions, but Doublelift gets hooked.
Forced the flash with a great hook from Adrian. Starts it off. Still a lot of damage being applied. Adrian about to get stunned. The ulti's almost getting the executed. Doublelift actually does manage to snag it. Keen rides the wall over, but they're just standing their ground. Another stun. Kills Altec as Doublelift grabs the double kill.
Rage Blade Kog'Maw, the 1-item power spike right there. Watching this as well. Bjergsen down bottom. You get Someday very low. He flashes away. What was happening here? The solo kill while we were in the replay. That makes things a little bit worse.
Just a casual Lucian versus Maokai solo kill. Again, approaching that 30 CS lead this time around. Probably going to get there by the 20-minute mark, and Adrian's caught. Ulti from Sven knocks him to safety, but TSM able to get up pretty quickly. Biofrost needs a dash, gets knocked up by Shrimp, gets knocked back by Keen. There's the picks we know from Dig.
Now they have priority on the mid lane, so they're almost daring Dig to fight them. There's a hook.
Finds Sven Scarin, no chain CC. Oh, good wall from Keen, might cut them off, but Biofrost stops it with his Unbreakable. I mean, this is kind of the problems you can run into. A 2-man down from TSM.
Hiding behind the Scuttle Crab, but it is spotted out by Dig.
Fight's gonna start. Shrimp not gonna get picked off. Wall keeps all of TSM together, but Bifrost gets hooked up. Dig gonna start funneling through the choke with the Maokai ult. Gonna keep Bifrost down. The seismic shove is good, and Bifrost does go down. TSM still running down mid though, trying to zone something out. Doublelift and Bjergsen actually caught by the wall. Bio again with a great Unbreakable. And there's the flash back. Oh, Doublelift got rooted there. Thinks the feathers caught him. Somebody looking for the flank. Good ult there from Bifrost to try and disengage. The rest of it, Haunter needs to get into the backline. The damage is just too much. TSM find the corridor they needed, but Sven does die to Keen on the other end.
Yep, 1-for-1 trade with members of the front line going down on both sides.
TSM just want this game to end and they can move on to another final. But they got to make the play to Julian. Dig are playing with nothing to lose. Someday going to be the target to start it up, but Sven gets the ulti. It doesn't quite chunk anyone. He's CC'd forever. And Altec able to kill him. The Maokai ult does connect to Someday, looking for another kill. Adrian tries something, but he only snags a minion.
Sven actually gets annihilated there in that team fight. Huge focus from Team Dignitas, and now it's their operative to take over Baron control.
Haunter has Flash Feast, so just the fact that the jungler is down does not mean they have a free secure on this Baron. TSM probably going to look to fight this Baron.
Baron a little slow, but Haunter does the seismic shove. He's already put the stone plate, trying to get some damage on the front side. Someday gets out with a twisted advancement. Dignitas took a little too much damage. Bifrost hooked again, but that Shrimp looking to go down. He gets so low, but Doublelift doesn't have the damage. Dignitas have done such a good job playing around their win conditions, getting picks and keeping themselves in the game, but at this point the game will break in an instant around a major objective.
All right, see if Adrian's gonna go.
Looks for the hook, finds Cho. Haunter gonna get CC'd up again. He already took so much damage with the stone plate. Finally pop funneling into the choke with Someday! Melted by Doublelift after the feed from Haunter, but the damage still there as Adrian lands hook number 2. Bifrost the target, but he does not die.
That stone plate, both offensive and defensive use there. Uh-oh, another hook though lands. Sven Scarin able to slide out of it though.
Back towards this crucial objective, and TSM, they are playing with fire around this objective.
Haunter's Feast going to be back in about 20 seconds as well. Someday can teleport in 6 seconds. This could be a big fight.
Really big start here from TSM. They're going to try and force Dignitas into the pit, but the wall, he's going to cut them off, and now TSM going to try and fight it. CP is in for Dig. Someday will join the fight. The rupture doesn't hit anyone, and now TSM, they're trapped behind the wall. Dignitas trying to make their stand around the Baron. And Doublelift is caught out, but his team needs to escort him out to safety. Burns the flash and gets out. Rupture may have disengaged that fight, but TSM has to get off Baron now.
Hunter's just gonna heal up with Warmogs now. He's waiting, can also teleport back into the fight. Dig forcing, TSM still pretty healthy.
Dig don't have enough Baron damage, I think. There's the TP back in from Haunter. They took too much damage. Dignitas, that was a little too long. Haunter in the pit, does have his feast. TSM gonna try and take down Baron.
This one's gonna come down to the wire, but TSM have the trump card of Cho'Gath Feast, so Dignitas back off!
They give it up, they have to. TSM finally win the standoff and claim the Baron. Not gonna get too much pushing done by himself. TSM bouncing back between mid and top, trying to break something here in Altec. Hiding, that's not a good spot. Barely not gonna get ruptured. Does have the Feather Storm, but TSM, I think onto the turret fast enough, it does go down.
That made it look so much easier than we were building it up to be, because Dignitas were all at their secondary outer turret on the top side rather than protecting the ones that matter here.
Not up yet. 15 seconds so they can threaten the Elder Dragon. But oh my god, there's the play from Span out of the fog of war. Someday gonna get chucked to the front. That Haunter beats him down. Another front line is just gone there for Dig. TSM leaping forward. They want another kill.
You can see how much initiative means in these team fights. Somebody going down in split seconds there after TSM jump on him. Doesn't matter that it's the main tank someday knocked into the rest of the team. They kill him before the active even goes off.
Yeah.
No stone plate enabled there for him, and that means that it is an Elder Dragon here for TSM. You'd think that Dignitas would go for the engagement.
They're pretty slow on it. Hunter can piece this down.
Yep. Just do it so quickly. Haunter able to solo it. Doesn't even need to spend the Baron. Does go over. Dignitas just can't get in.
Haunter was able to get the mid wave pushed up, and that one is open, but 5 men strong in on the top side.
Watch this Cogmore Doublelift does so much damage. Turret is almost going to melt in one fell swoop.
They back off during the W cooldown, but here goes the hook.
He's going to miss that time. TSM still empowered. Babysitting their Baron empowered minion. The cannon is maybe one more shot. Haunter's going to move in with it. And that's enough to take down the turret. Dignitas, another exposed inhibitor.
Bjergsen was halfway up the lane catching the minions while they finished off that turret. Not even near hook range.
Found Haunter. That's not the target they want. Turret, inhibitor, sorry, is going to go down.
You can see as soon as they even hook Haunter, Doublelift moves up right next to him with the tank, threatening and covering his teammate there. 2 inhibitors now down for Team Dignitas, and TSM exit the base.
And TSM, though, again, just happy to be patient. Wait for the super minions to start to do their work. Now approaching this turret, Bjergsen lets the culling loose. Bit of poke damage on the Keen and Shrimp, but nothing too eventful. Someday goes in, they want to try and kill Bjergsen. Someday getting straight low, and Haunter unstoppable. Takes him down, the shot finds a few, but now Dick running up from under their turret. There's just too much damage here from TSM. Hook finds Haunter, but that's not enough. This inhib, it's going down as well.
Understand the thought from Someday. Try and get on Bjergsen, but he goes too deep.
Goodbye, Adrian. TSM. Only 3 left. Rupture is going to miss. Firefrost low, taking the turret, but the shield massive there as a super close in for the kill. TSM looking to try and take it down. They get Altec, and TSM on the verge of breaking history will make their 10th consecutive final. And that's it. Final game, but TSM had to work a little harder than they might have liked, but a well-deserved final appearance once again.
Definitely a close game down the stretch, but TSM played with so much discipline and control. The Cho'Gath specifically for Haunter being that front line the entire time, saving Doublelift and Bjergsen from hooks, and then when he was hooked, having the backup of the damage threat so that they could not focus him down. TSM take the #1 seed in the playoffs, pay it forward into the final.
And Team Dignitas will also still be going to Boston, playing in that 3rd place match and playing for some champion points.
Well, so we're certainly going to need them as Gauntlet looms large after the finals do finish. But for now, teams with eyes on Boston as our finalists, and our 3rd, 4th place match is now locked in. Who would have thought that TSM, we probably expected to be in the finals, would be playing a team like Immortals?
Yeah, the last 8 finals they've played have been against C9 or CLG, so getting a new face to go up against in that final It's going to be a great series. The number 1 and the number 2 seeds from the regular season meeting in the final.
Remember last time that Immortals were ranked number 1 and they played TSM in playoffs, they actually got knocked out and was one of the reasons they weren't in the finals. So I'm sure Immortals are going to be very happy about this rematch, actually. You know, considering both these teams were tied for first place during the regular season, it's actually not that big of a surprise, and this is kind of what people were looking forward to. Now we do finally get this matchup on the biggest stage, you know, when everything matters.
I think to echo Jet, though, on TSM's side, this play looked very controlled, very disciplined, and the word I used earlier was refined. This is the kind of team that once upon a time, summer 2016, just but a year ago, would happily smash you in lanes and take the game that way. This is a team that is preparing, practicing, not just to win the 3rd final in a row, which has never been done, not just to sweep the year, which has never been done, but looking towards as that first seed and once again to put up a better fight at Worlds. This team really wants to make sure they compete, not just domestically, but internationally as well, and that has always been their goal.
Yeah, it's about legacy. They need to take care of business back home before they go off to China on the world stage, and they want to hit that with as much momentum as possible. But you know, whenever you're talking about championships and legacy with Bjergsen, Reggie, or TSM, they really want to continue to dominate North America because that is so ingrained in TSM.
Yeah, and they always have eyes past just the local competition here. And as you said, leading up to Worlds, they want to have a strong form as well, even though North America is not going to have one of those extra pool 1 seeds. TSM want the rest of the group to be in fear, right? They want to have that intimidation factor. And having strong performances in your own region's playoffs are what get you that little edge.
Yeah, and what I'm going to be really interested for in the final as well is kind of what the draft is going to be like, because it felt like Immortals and TSM were playing a lot of the same picks. High priority Kog'Maw, high priority Cassiopeia. It's going to be a really fun one.
Certainly should be, but to hear more about the series from the player's perspective, we're going to head stage like where Overly has an interview with TSM's bot laner, Doublelift.
Thanks, Patsy. You almost got it this time. I am here with Doublelift. Doublelift, congratulations on your victory. Now, this is the first time that TSM has beaten Dignitas this split, and 3-1 at that. How were you and the team able to rally and pick up this victory today?
Yeah, coming into the match, it was kind of scary because Dig was the only opponent that we had a losing record in the regular split, and we got stomped by them pretty much every game. So I think for them, they had a lot of confidence coming in, but we were really cautious because the team was on an upswing with the new bot lane, and their bot lane was playing really well recently. So, and also going 0-4 on them in the regular split, we had a lot of work to do. So we were all a little bit nervous as usual, but hey, we just worked really hard, I guess. Got lucky.
Well, the bot lane matchup was actually one that was pretty hyped up. Everyone wanted to see Adrian Alteg versus you and Biofrost. What was that bot lane like for you in the series?
They aren't very good 2v2, but they're really good at setting up ganks with their Jeller. I think Shrimp is like he's like the 3rd bot laner on that team, and it's kind of annoying to play against that, but I think we did a good job of sponging up that pressure, you know, the Maokai TPs and the ganks and the Talia realms. So I didn't fall super far behind this series, which was really important, especially right now. Like if you get screwed early game bot lane, then you're never going to be relevant ever again. So it's really important to not make any mistakes in the first like 10 minutes against a team that's going to camp you. And that's pretty much what we did. Also, we 2v2 killed them, peace.
Well, there you go. After the normal split, you guys won a playoff bye, so you guys had an extra week to prepare. How did you use that extra week to prepare coming into the series?
We just did a lot of scrims, and I feel like most teams, if they had a lot of time, they would take a pretty extended break, but we basically just took like 1 day off, and then we just been practicing. I think Dig they're really, really daunting opponent because not only, you know, like I was saying, our bad record against them, but they just looked really good. I think our matches were really close, and especially in game 4, it was a matter of like them making one mistake, getting engaged on one time. The game is super tense because neither team is making a lot of mistakes early game, so there's not a lot of snowballing. And then when it comes to like mid and late game, it's those little like minute decisions. So like we didn't want to take any breaks, we didn't want to do anything, we just wanted to practice.
Well, you did it. You beat Dig today, but yesterday, Immortals Pobelter had some words to say. He said that he felt very confident in going against anyone next week in the finals. What do you have to say to that?
The last time Pobe won the finals, I carried him, so I think we're gonna beat Immortals in the finals.
All right, well, good luck with that. And to wrap up our series, we're going to throw it over to the analyst desk.